why do you think that vertical AI startups would be the next big thing?
The way that I think about the world broadly is that there's the AI ecosystem and the AI evolution will look similar to the internet and computing revolution of the 90s and 2000s, where you have a ton of infrastructure companies, whether it's hardware like NVIDIA and other chip makers, GPU, CPU makers, and you also have a lot of infrastructure on the software side, whether it's the large language models or other diffusion models and other foundational models, right? And ultimately, over time in the 90s and 2000s, we saw a lot of the hardware and infrastructure providers ultimately become commoditized over time. It's hardware is usually quite capital intensive. You have Moore's law, which decreased costs over time, and in a lot of cases, it was a race to the bottom. Obviously, there's a ton of attention today on the hardware side and infrastructure side of the industry with NVIDIA at all-time highs. But I think over time, we believe that competition continues to chip away at some of those initial advantages. Supply and demand imbalances will eventually normalize, and pricing will come down for a lot of those solutions. And so our belief and our focus is applications as a result, because we think that those are more capital light, not as asset heavy, capital intensive as creating hardware and training models. We think that you can still have a very defensible business with proprietary data moats, integrations, branding, and product marketing that is very difficult to replicate as well, where you can actually scale and grow revenues much faster than you would with a hardware infrastructure business.